aware that's how we treated animals in Australia?
I didn't think it was that bad.
No. You know what? Most of us believe the terms that we read on the products when we buy them. Marketing terms they use to sell us pieces of animals and other ones.
Because they come and
You guys agree or disagree with treating animals like that? Would you ever do that to an animal yourself?
like
Do you think that if you saw somebody hurting an animal right here, right now in front of us, that your likely instinct would tell you to intervene and help that animal? You wouldn't just turn a blind eye, walk off and leave it to suffer, would you?
Kind of mucking the dog.
So, right, consider this. If you'd be willing to step in and tell somebody else to stop and change their actions if it's causing pain and suffering to an animal, what about your own actions? If you're doing something that's causing pain and suffering to an animal, would you be willing to alter your own actions? Or would you turn a blind eye to them?
It's a hard question to answer.
Well, it's one you've probably never had posed to you before.
Yeah.
But if your instincts tell you to intervene when someone else is doing a bad thing to an animal, you have about a 20-30% chance of affecting that outcome. You have a 100% chance of changing your own actions. Nobody controls what you do with you. True? So would you be willing to alter your own actions if it causes pain to an animal? Yeah. You purchase meat, eggs or dairy products? Okay.
Vegetarian.
Are you? Do you purchase, so you don't consume dairy? Oh, you do? So, for what reason are you a vegetarian, can I ask? Yep. Which is? Yep.
I'm not sure about if it's for you to be vegan.
Yep.
Not eating meat.
Yeah, of course. And I believe the ethical decision or the ethical reasoning behind that is because it's exploitation. Yeah. And forgive me for my ignorance, but is Sikhism similar to Hinduism where the cow is sacred, or is that?
Yeah. I'm a Hindu.
You're a Hindu?
We don't eat beef.
You don't eat beef?
But I do eat meat.
You do double meat. Yeah. So, are you aware of the dairy industry in Australia? No. So, in places like India, Nepal, there's the concept of a house cow, yeah, where the cow is naturally existing, she naturally becomes pregnant, the calf has first dibs to the mother's milk, and then whatever's left over goes to the family, and then the friends. Is that correct? Yeah.
That is
yeah. Okay, so in Australia, that's not how it works, right? The dairy industry, which is its own industry, relies on taking cows, impregnating them, which is the farmer puts on a big glove, puts it inside the cow's anus, stimulates her uterus, inserts a syringe full of semen, and impregnates her. At the end of that, after the end of a 9-month gestation period, the farmer takes away the calf, the mother bellows for days for her baby. If it's a boy, it's a male calf, he's no use to the industry. So he's shot in the head and becomes vegan. Right? If it's a female cow, they only need a small percentage of them to replace the spent mothers. Any extra are also shot in the head and become vegan. The mother, after losing her baby, spends the next sort of 9 to 10 months being milked every day. They take a cow and turn her into a machine. There's no respect for her, there's no love for her. She's there simply to give a product. When she dries up, she's impregnated again, and again it happens where her baby is removed, shot in the head, and she's milked again and again. And after a period of about 4 or 5 years, guess what happens? She can no longer produce the product. She's unable to give any more milk. So guess what happens to her? She gets shot in the head. Quite often the cows become so physically and emotionally exhausted, they hit the ground and they hook a chain around them and they drag them out of the sheds with the tractor, they scoop them up with the buckets and they dump them in the back of the truck. And then they send them off to become cheap hamburger meat. Every time you purchase a bit of dairy milk in Australia or from New Zealand, that's what you're paying for. Are you aware of any of that? I mean, to have the belief that you shouldn't hurt a cow because she's sacred is fantastic. But I would say widen your circle of compassion beyond just the cow and refuse to support anything that causes pain to animals. I believe the reasoning behind, as I said, vegetarian for Sikhism is because you don't exploit. Right? Originally, the chickens that gave the eggs or the cows that gave the milk would have been left to live their natural life, and any products that came from a symbiotic relationship would have been consumed. If you applied that same test to today's industries, I guarantee you they would fail the test. The chickens who lay the eggs, did you see where they went through the shredder to make the chicklets? They're male chicks. Similar to the dairy industry, they can't produce a product. So on day one of their life, they're ground up alive. If you're unlucky enough to be born a female, you'll spend 18 months laying an egg every day before your production starts to drop off. It doesn't even stop, it just starts to drop off. When you're unable to produce a product, and so you kill it. And they put more in. They take a life and they reduce it to a means of production. I guarantee you that will fail you the ethical test of ultimately, but without even applying a religious frame set to it, we both disagree with it in your heart, yeah? So please stop funding it. That's all we can ask. Take your ethics, take everything you believe in, and put them on your plate. I mean, how long have you been a vegetarian? Since birth? You're 8? Yeah. Do you even look at meat and consider it to be food anymore? You'll get there with eggs and dairy, so cheeses, all of that. And I guarantee you, if you're able to simply avoid one type of meat because you're told to, and because you believe in what you're told, listen to your heart. If you believe in the things that your heart is telling you, if you believe in not hurting animals, you'll find it easy enough to remove all of these things from what you eat. Same with dairy, same with yogurt, same with cheese. Understand it comes from a place of pain. There's no respect, anything for the cows. With meat, the animals are killed for the product, and for eggs and dairy, they're killed when they can no longer make the product. Every animal used in agriculture receives a life sentence and receives a bloody gruesome death. There's a fun little saying, dog lovers don't eat dogs, cat lovers don't eat cats, and animal lovers don't eat. I'll leave you with one final question. You don't have to answer it to me, just ponder it for yourselves, alright? If you can live a happy, healthy life without harming others, why wouldn't you? For what reason would you continue to participate in this? Because veganism allows you to live a happy and healthy life.